right, what's up? Welcome to Rocktales number 4. It's been quite the winter and holiday. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that, New Year's. But what a year it's going to be. Just confession, like completely on a total, letting my waters run clean. Let's just say that, okay? So that's what I'm doing, and it is wonderful. I feel fantastic, and I am staying there because you need all of the energy you can muster to do this career that I've chosen. So many have before me or simultaneously right now. But anyways, check this out. It's just a common day deal here. It's just a disaster, you know, and you can fix your back with that shit or more guitars. And my little Africa scene here on the inside, right? So, all right, Rocktales number 4. This pertains to Zakk Wylde. This is in 1990, I want to say 1998, okay? Let's just tell the story how it went, right? So I'm playing on a Thursday night at this little blues bar in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on Carson Street called the Blue Note Cafe. And that night I'm playing with this little dude, he's a singer, his name's Chismo Charles, this old black guy, right? And he used to be like, baby, please. He's like ultimate blues entertainer, like always messing with girls. And he could get away with murder that most people would probably go to jail for. But we're playing. It's on a Thursday night. It's very slow. And the stage is way high up in the sky. If anyone's from Pittsburgh and remembers the Blue Note, the stage is like way up there, right? So I'm playing and I look out. Lo and behold, Zakk Wylde comes walking in with his black leather vest on, bell bottoms, long blonde hair. He wasn't quite as big as he was. This is still when he was kind of like thinner, you know. I'm not saying he's fat, just looks like he lifts a lot of weights. But and he was with a dude that I knew when I was a little kid, Nick, this guitar player that played in a bunch of bands like High Voltage, but he was his sidekick guitar player in Zakk's band, right? So they were in town, and he was playing on a festival with my band the next day called the Pittsburgh Rocker, the DVE Rocker, the radio station. And he was second to last in the bill, and I was somewhere in the middle. But in any event, he's there, and we're playing. And that night, I'm playing my Stratocaster, and I bite my nails. I got to confess, I just do. So I bit my nail too far down, and it was bleeding that night. And I'm playing the Stratocaster. There's blood on my white pickguard. And he's down there, and I could tell he wanted to play. I'm like, hey, Zakk, you want to come on play? So I get him up there. And the dude starts playing my guitar and his solo with his teeth. And I'm like, fuck, no. But he didn't care. He was drunk. He was drinking a shit pile of Heinekens. So we hung out for a while. He ends up walking out in the street, and he pisses right on Carson Street, all like, blah, and just piss on the street, rock star shit, you know? And then it takes off, and I don't see him. So the next day, I'm at this huge amphitheater, and there's trailers for each band in the backstage. And in the trailer, everybody had their own alcohol and beer or whatnot, right? Well, he didn't get there till later, and this festival started at like 1 p.m., so I started noticing people were going into his trailer and stealing his Heineken out of his beer tub. Well, in that trailer was a love seat that folded out into a little couch. So I went in there when no one was looking, and I took that fucking bed out, and I dumped all that beer, took the beer, and I put it in the love seat and closed it back up and put the cushions back on. He showed up and he walked in. He was like, I kind of like waited for him to get there. I was already done playing. And he goes, where's my beer? And I'm like, dude, everyone was stealing your beer, bro. And I hid it in the couch. He's like, that's fucking amazing. We're going out later. So he plays. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'll probably forget. No, he didn't forget. He's like, we're hailing a cab. So he hails a cab. And then we go up to this little blues bar up on Route 51 in Pittsburgh called Gene's Blues Bar, where I cut my teeth 2 to 3 days a week for a decade when I was a child, starting at like 17. So we blow through the door, and this famous guitar player from Pittsburgh, Glenn Pavone and the Cyclones, were playing. And we come through the door, and the whole bar is like the record scratch. You know? What the fuck is Zakk Wylde? What's he doing with Thurston, right? And we roll in, and me and Zakk hung out and got blasted drunk. And then he went up and played Seems to Me and some other blues tune, Voodoo Child, I'm sorry. And he gets up there and just destroyed this shit. It was unbelievable, right? And everyone was like just partying, have a great time. It was unbelievable. And he was telling me all kinds of shit about music publishing and how he made his money and how he got his Mercedes. And his whole life had given me advice, which was really cool of the guy, you know. We're hanging out, having a great time. He's like smashing fucking cans on his head. And then we go outside, and someone had a camera, and he took pictures of us standing there. And then he just vanished into the night, and I never seen him again, which is really wild. But I thought that was a pretty cool story. You know, getting to hang out with like rock stars in the 90s is more rare, I think, than now. But stay tuned for number 5. I've got a really good one. I'm digging through all the shit. I got some old school stuff, but I'm gonna put together some lessons here. I've been working on some stuff for you guys now, but I'm gonna be posting that stuff. I'm gonna post something tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you would. Do it below. I got a PayPal and Venmo tip thing that I'm taking just to try to keep things going. My deck's falling apart in the back of the house, all that kind of stuff. But I love doing this stuff, and I am ready to go. It's a new me, and I mean it. All right. See you next time. Take care.